What's going on YouTube? Pistol Pete here. Today, as you can tell by the title, I have a freaking badass blade coming towards you here. So, before I get started in that though, into the topic, I just want to give a shout out to my brother Espen from Ultimate Knife Search. Don't go hiking, go Viking. So, to let you guys know, because I know a lot of people have been asking me about Espen and where's he been, and they haven't seen any videos, and they see that his videos channel shut down. He's doing well. He's focusing on custom cars right now. He said he will get back into knife reviewing probably in the future sometime, but he doesn't want to half-ass it. If he does it, he wants to go 100% for it, you know, for you guys and for his people that like watching his channel. I miss seeing his content. That guy has badass content. He's an awesome knife reviewer, man. He's like one of the guys I used to love to watch. So hopefully he'll come back in the future and show us what's up. But the last few times I talked to him, you know, I still chat with him now and then, and he's doing well. He's doing well, and just focusing on that custom car work. All right, guys. So now to the main topic, the Baby Rhino by Wyatt Hines. Man, Wyatt Hines is just an all-around good dude, man. He's a phenomenal knife maker, man. Knife designer, knife maker. He's my favorite knife designer, knife maker. The guy just makes awesome stuff. And then he always has his heat treat down on point. He always has his fit and finish on point. I mean, just everything about it. His designs are just awesome. This was a little bit of a collab. I kind of asked him, you know, of course, Wyatt's the main guy behind this, but I just give him what I was looking for. And man, he made my my dream come true with this knife design that I wanted, and absolutely love it, dude. He knocks it out of the park. He'll send me pictures and I'm like, oh, it looks cool. To actually see it in my hand and hold it, it's another level. And it pictures freaking are mind blowing. When I actually see it in person, I was like, wow, this thing is badass. He told me when he went to go get the knife engraved, the engraver offered him to buy it off him. He's like, yeah, I'll buy that knife off you. And he said, no, it's already owned by Pistol Pete, so can't sell it to you. But let's get started. So I'm just gonna start with the sheath first, get that out of the way. Wyatt does awesome Kydex sheath. I mean, just look at this thing. And he does all the wrapping and banding himself with the cordage. Just freaking awesome work, man. Awesome work. You can't go wrong with it. Fit and finish in this is just perfect. Just amazing. Just amazing work when it comes to this. I think I am gonna make a leather sheath though, because I know the Kydex will, you know, scrape up the blade quite a bit and stuff like that. And I think it just looks better. I think it'd look better with a leather sheath. This is bitching. It looks fucking badass. Don't get me wrong. This is awesome. It'd be a really close second to a leather for me. Just because I was thinking I'm gonna use this as my riding blade, because it's not too intimidating like the full Rhino, like the regular Rhino, and it's small enough to where, you know, where I can carry it and not have people look at me like I'm a freaking weirdo, especially when I ride my motorcycle. So let's get to it. Look at this thing. I'm gonna come into the side here. Freaking beautiful, dude. Look at this thing, man. It's just so awesome. And Wyatt puts a razor edge on every freaking knife he sends me. They're just always just freaking razor laser beam sharp. So all right, let's get into the specs here. So about a 6.5, you have a 6.5 inch blade length, a cutting edge of about 5.5, almost a 1/4 inch thick, a little under a 1/4 inch thick, and it's 8670 steel. So I never personally heard of 8670 until I started researching it, and it's a bitchin' steel. It's a little bit more expensive and a little harder to come by, so that's why most knife makers use like 1095 or 5160. But they say this is like a sweet spot between those two steels, because this one is a little more rust resistant and also tougher than 1095. But it has a toughness. Blah, blah, I'm fumbling my words here. It has a toughness of 5160, but it has the edge retention of like a 1095. So, you know, and if you get the heat treat down on this, it's a really awesome steel. Wyatt swears up and down by this steel. He says it's just awesome. It holds an awesome edge, super tough. Can't go wrong with it. It's one of the better steels to choose from. So I told him, yeah, let's do it. The 8670 steel, let's go with it. And this one, we named it Baby Rhino. So look at the little Rhino he engraved on it. It's awesome, man. Just something different. This knife's so intimidating and so freaking crazy looking, dude. You need to put something like that soft on it, dude. Because if not, man, this thing is just too gnarly. So we put a baby rhino because I asked Wyatt, and I was like, what do you think? Should we call it EDC rhino, mini rhino, baby rhino? He's like, let's just do baby rhino, dude. I'll put a little freaking rhino on it, dude, just to make it, just to add a little character to it. I was like, man, let's do it. So it came out freaking bitching, man. You see the serial number 1, because this is the only one made. Number 1, my design. And fat belly little EDC, a 4.5-inch handle, if I didn't tell you. And then, of course, nice little fat lanyard hole. It has this nice skull buster. And man, let me tell you, this freaking thing is pointy. Skull buster, shell cracker, however you want to do it. However you want to call it, just like the one from Last Blood. I went with canvas micarta handles, the tan. And look at that. Brass liners. It just makes it look so bitchin'. It pops just perfectly. And of course, Wyatt grinded it down just absolutely. Oh, and brass pins. He grinded it down just freaking flawlessly, just perfect. Fits in the hand perfectly for being a small blade. And just to show you the size comparison, I brought this because I was trying to think what's similar to the size in this that I can compare it to. So, and this is still a little smaller than that, but that people will know. It's a general one. So I thought I'd bring out the Steel Eagle. And just to show you, so you can tell it's still smaller than the Steel Eagle. And the Steel Eagle is an average size knife. It's another, probably a side carry knife that you would call. So it's smaller than that. And so you get a little size comparison. But look at that blade, fat belly on this one, man. Just awesome little chopper. And then of course I brought out the regular Rhino, just a beast. So you can see here the similarities. So now I got the full-size Rhino and the baby Rhino, and I have in the works the mega Rhino coming, which I can't wait to see that one. That one's like a 15-inch blade length. This one here is like 11, and again, this one here is 6. So I couldn't imagine seeing that, but look at this, man. Just freaking beautiful. Just amazing. Wyatt, man, again, dude, he knocked it out of the park. Every time I get something from Wyatt, I just get blown away when I get it in, man. It's just freaking just badass. Like I said, perfect motorcycle riding bike, dude. Riding knife. Just perfect. Absolutely love it. And I brought a piece of paper just to show you guys the sharpness of it, to show you what kind of edge Wyatt puts on these blades. Wyatt makes these damn things razor sharp. Just hair popping sharp. I don't know if it picks it up there. You guys can see those hairs on there. Yep, there we go. Man, awesome. Like I said, once I saw it, I just fell in love with it, man. And so far, everyone I've shown it to in person, they all ask me where can they get it, and they think it's just so bitchin'. Love it. Absolutely love it. And also, I was going to show you guys, I got this one from him because he had a few of these. You want to know if I wanted one? I said, for sure I do, which is an awesome little spike. I got to show you this, guys. Dude, look at this. Nice, tight in there. No rattle, no nothing. Little spike, man. This is like a throwing spike, or I mean, I guess you could put this in your your back pocket or whatever, man. If anything goes down, I mean, you imagine this getting ran through a kidney. Oh man. And this sucker is pointy as hell. I mean, barely pushing on it and it's just popping through the paper. I mean, it's super pointy. It's just, man, another level. But man, just bah! Oh, you're done. This thing is crazy little spike. And look at Wyatt's work on the cordage. Super tight, just awesome, man. He is a master of his craft. Big thick hunk of 5160, I believe this still is. Just badass. All right, guys, this is a short one. I just wanted to show you guys the mini Rhino that I got in. And I don't have time today to do any kind of like an outdoor field demonstration with it, but I had to show it to you guys. I was excited. I got this in yesterday, and it's absolutely perfect. It's everything I could imagine and more. Like I said, it was already bitching when he sent me the pictures. Then when he sent me it, I got it, actually held it in my hand and got it in real life. I was just absolutely blown away by this little freaking knife. It's just the perfect EDC. Perfect freaking little slicer. Pointy as all hell. Just amazing. Just absolutely amazing. All right, guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. And until next knife, gun, or whatever.